how to know if you are motivated or not. So if we imagine, especially in this day and age, that we want to put ourselves first, achieve our health goals and be able to stay there, even though we're constantly distracted with social media, with distractions generally speaking, and just the world that we live in today, then how do we calibrate this? How do we assess if we are motivated because it's something that we want, something that helps, and something that is something that we can look at, definitely, 100%. So if we just go back a little bit and we suggest that there are challenges, all right, that, you know, on the way to the gym yesterday, listened to my Spotify and there's an advert, right, and it's, you know, etc, etc. Then the way that we can identify if we're motivated is how we overcome the challenges that we face. And the examples I give there are external, but some of them are internal. Maybe on a weekend you want to de-stress, maybe things get in the way with work, right? Maybe there's a few things going on, some things that we can fix, some things that we can't. Perhaps we've tried lots of things in the past, so we hold ourselves back because we almost think, what's the point? Because how's this going to be different, right? Again, it's another separate conversation. So let me get to my point. The way that you know if you're motivated is if you roll with those punches, is if you overcome the challenges, is if you keep moving forwards. That's the way that you know you're motivated, because they're going to happen anyway, and we're much better off overcoming them, working through them, so that we know how to manage life better while not putting ourselves to the back of a never-ending queue. Then yeah, that's how I would measure motivation. You know, you might feel motivated, by the way, but if when something gets in the way, it drops off, then you felt motivated, but you know, maybe you wasn't on a deeper level. A good example is not necessarily there, although it can be. It's this. Oh, and morning from the boy. It's this. And I was chatting with someone yesterday, just connected on LinkedIn and having a conversation. Sent him some tips on, and if you're watching this video and you want these tips, give me a shout, I'll send it over to you. How we can fit this in with a busy lifestyle, how we can do it without being a chicken and broccoli idiot, all right, giving up on all the good things in life, how we can make sure we don't go backwards. It's a very valuable piece of work that I've put together, and I sent it to him. And he was like, are you calling me fat? I mean, for context, we did have a further conversation. The guy's like 19 stone, like, you know, he's where I was, so I do empathize. I was like, no, I'm not calling you fat. You might have excess body fat that you want to lose, but I wouldn't say somebody is fat. And the reason why I've got this here, we got this, is that might be excess body fat, right? And that's being carried. And if you look at this, the way that is going to move this is one step at a time. Makes sense. But let's go along with that. We've got this and we've got that, right? So it's body fat and the body. You are neither, all right? What you are is, there's no one there yet because it's early. You're the driver. Okay, so by removing the identity with the position that you're in, we can then allow ourselves the permission to make small changes, to see it from a removed perspective, and then perhaps go through a transformational process where we can develop the skills. Because in about an hour, when the driver turns up, I hope that he's done it before, right? He's probably got lots of experience. That can be borrowed from somebody else. So if you're looking to drop body fat, transform your mindset, and be able to stick for it to long term, my suggestion, if you've never been in your entire life, is that you speak to someone who kind of knows what's going on both a principle basis, but also the applications towards the individuals. Again, there's a lot of crap out there, right? There's a lot of people telling you they can help you with the weight loss, right? But you know, I'm a big believer in positivity, but I'm not going to lie, there's a lot of coaches out there. Just one quick final point, that gentleman who was very reactive, very childlike, very emotional, oh, you calling me fat, went on his profile, he's a mentor and a coach and a visionary. Like, how you do anything is how you do everything. In a world where you can be anything you want, the first place I would start is always be nice. Yeah, anyway, I've blocked him now. Speak to you very soon.